Hi guys, I'm back! So, I just want to update you on my newest makeup finds. I did something kind of risky that I'm sure not a lot of people would do. I was on the app called Let Go, trying to get rid of a few of my own belongings that are in good condition but I don't need anymore. And this is not an ad, by the way. I'm not getting paid by Let Go. While I was scrolling through the app after I had uploaded my own items, I saw some makeup palettes and I'm like, okay, so people are selling their palettes. I'm sure they've only been lightly used. And sure enough, I found this Tarteist Pro palette. So it's not bad, and I don't think it's a bad find at all. The woman who I bought it from said she swatched all the colors right after she bought it. When she realized that she didn't want it anymore, it was already too late to return back to Sephora. You can kind of see the colors that she already swatched. This one in particular, she said she really liked. What deterred her from keeping this palette in particular were these metallic colors. She said she liked the matte ones, but it wasn't enough to have her keep the whole palette. So today I'll be doing a first impressions video as well as swatching some of these and possibly trying a daytime look. I'm doing all of this straight off the cuff, so if whatever colors I pick don't end up working out, at least we'll know that I tried. So for my eyelid, I think I'm going to be using this Glam color. It's pretty close to my own skin tone, just a little shiny, so I think it'll work nicely on my actual eyelid. For my outer V, I'm going to use Mod, right? I'm already wearing like a red, deep red maroonish tunic, so I figured I might as well complement that. And my lipstick, which is pretty nude, it's Ashton by Anastasia, for those of you who are wondering. This color will kind of bring out my eyes, complement already what I'm wearing. I mean, I can always change, but I don't want to. And plus, I've never actually used a color like this on my eyelids, so that'll be exciting. And then for my inner V, I'm kind of torn between using Drama or using, what's this one called? Or using Smoke. I've used colors like Smoked before, but I'm not sure. So let's get started. First, I'm going to, well, I have to take off my glasses so I can put on the eyeshadow. That would make sense. So I'm going to start with the metallic, the Glam color right here. So when I told people that I bought this palette secondhand, they were like, oh my god, why did you do that? That's so dangerous. I live in New York City, you know. We met up in broad daylight. I didn't feel unsafe at all, and she was a very kind woman. So I put a little bit of the Glam just on my eyelid, just enough to make it shimmer a little bit. Now we're going to use Mod. I'd like to call it a burnt maroon. So I'm going to take my angled fluffy brush. I really need to learn the actual names of these brushes that I have. Oh my goodness, it's so, I don't know if you can see it, but it is so red. I've never used a color like this on my eyelids ever. So this is going to be very exciting and scary. Bear with me, please. Oh my goodness. This is crazy. Wow. So a lot of the eyeshadows that I use for, you know, my daytime looks are browns. Sometimes they're grays and blacks, but never vibrant colors like this. So this is totally new for me. A little bit terrifying. So for my outer V, right, I used that Mod color. It doesn't look too dramatic on the screen when I'm looking at it, but in person, at least for me and for my taste, it's quite out there. I hope that once I add that final color, I think I'm gonna go with Drama, just because, you know, they're right next to each other in the palette, as well as, you know, it's a little bit like a dark plum, which I think will go really nicely. This Drama color is actually, on my skin, it doesn't show up too purple, which is nice. Now just to finish off with the palette, I think I'm going to use Mod. I'm just going to use it to line my, wow. Ooh, that's very red. It's kind of nice though. Okay, I actually take that back. I'm gonna use Drama. Some people, when they do their makeup, they can get away with using really vibrant colors to line their bottom lash line. When you line your bottom lashes, you don't want to connect it right here to your top. I try to avoid connecting my top and my bottom eyeshadows just because I don't want my eyes to look smaller and more almondy than they already do. First impression, I really like this palette. I think I'm gonna have to play with it a little bit more in order to get, you know, the fullest effects. I knew when I was buying it that I was going to be getting colors that are extremely different than what I already have. However, I didn't think I was going to like these oranges and these reds and these really deep purples that much. So I think I'm gonna have to rethink my whole daytime makeup routine. So I finished off this look with some eyeliner and mascara. Surprisingly for myself, I really like this look. I thought that the red and the deep plum would be a little bit too much for me and my taste, but I actually really like it. I think it goes well with my outfit. I don't even have to change anymore. Even if I wear my glasses, you can still tell I'm wearing something a little bit vibrant, but yet subdued. I highly suggest the Tarteist Pro palette. I think it is great if you're wanting to branch out of your nudes and your smoky eyes and you want to go a little bit more vibrant for this hot summer. Or if you can find it on apps like Let Go and they've been lightly used and you don't really mind that someone's already swatched some of the colors or even used them, then, you know, I say go for it. So thank you for watching again and bearing with me through another kind of crazy makeup tutorial, at least eyeshadow tutorial.